gmna uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening. This hour we'll check on trainer Mark Cass's bid for a second straight Alabama win, celebrate our Schenectady first responder heroes, and preview the weekend's concerts, fair, and the open aircraft showcase. Plus a quick look at the new flock traffic camera site. Over to you, Diana.
The Saratoga Springs Open Aircraft Showcase runs from Saturday morning until Sunday evening in Congress Park, featuring over 30 local artisans displaying handmade jewelry, ceramics, and textiles.
Admission is free, and the event includes live music on a central stage, with local folk groups performing acoustic sets throughout both days.
Family-friendly activities include a pop-up pottery wheel, a kids' coloring tent, and 2 food trucks offering locally sourced snacks and artisanal coffee.
That's our glimpse of the Open Aircraft Showcase, and there's plenty more to share tonight, so let's dive into the news. Here are our top stories. Mark Cass is targeting a second straight victory in the Alabama at Saratoga, a prestigious race at Saratoga Race Course this summer, where only 5 trainers have repeated wins since 1872. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
Mark Cass is back at Saratoga Race Course, eyeing a second straight win in the Alabama at Saratoga. The race, first run in 1872, has seen only 5 trainers pull off consecutive victories. Cass, who captured the title last year, is lining up his entries for the 2026 running, hoping to join that exclusive group. The stakes remain high as the field gathers, with the summer heat already rising over the historic track. Fans watch as the trainer prepares his horses for the final stretch, aware that a repeat would mark a rare back-to-back triumph. The Alabama at Saratoga remains one of the meet's most prestigious contests, drawing top thoroughbreds and pulling crowds from across the region. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
Today, Schenectady will shine a spotlight on its everyday police and fire heroes during the Capital Region Lifestyle's First Responder Friday celebration. The ceremony will honor Sergeant Nolan Carroll for his distinguished service, alongside Interim Chief Gary Griffin SR, who will receive a special commendation. 13 newly sworn firefighters will also be recognized as they step into their first assignments with the department. City officials say the event underscores the dedication of those who answer calls at any hour, from routine patrols to emergency rescues. Families and fellow responders are invited to join the program at the Municipal building, where speeches and a presentation of pins will mark the occasion. Mayor Melissa Hart will deliver remarks highlighting the city's commitment to public safety. The gathering aims to reinforce the bond between first responders and the citizens they protect throughout the Capital Region.
Authorities in the Capital Region have rolled out a new online portal that lets motorists verify whether their vehicle appeared in footage captured by the region's expanding network of flock traffic cameras. The site, launched this year, requires only a license plate entry and returns a clear indication if the car was recorded, along with the date and location of any capture. Officials say the tool aims to address growing privacy concerns as the cameras, now scattered across highways and city streets, collect massive streams of data. The Department of Transportation emphasized that the information will be limited to a simple confirmation and will not provide video playback, citing security protocols. Consumer rights groups welcome the move, noting it offers a transparent check without demanding a subpoena. Residents can access the portal at any time from home or on the road.
9 rescued Great Dane puppies are now available for public visits at the Susquehanna SPCA in Schoharie County, following their recovery from parvovirus. Bridget Halloran has the full story.
9 Great Dane puppies, fresh from a rescue operation earlier this year, are now waiting for visitors at the Susquehanna shelter in Schoharie County. After battling a parvovirus outbreak and making a full recovery, the litter is being opened to the public so locals can meet the healthy pups. Staff have set up a dedicated area where families can interact safely, with volunteers on hand to answer questions about the dog's care and adoption process. The shelter hopes the open house will give the community a chance to connect with these rescued giants and consider giving them a forever home. The atmosphere here is upbeat, with wagging tails and hopeful eyes as the puppies explore their new surroundings. Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Schoharie.
The weekend across the capital region is packed with music and family fun. Starting today, the Altamont Fair opens its gates in the town of Altamont, offering rides, agricultural exhibits, and local food vendors through Sunday. Meanwhile, the Saratoga Performing Arts Center stages 3 back-to-back concerts. Thursday night kicks off with the folk rock group The Riverfolk, followed Saturday by the classic rock outfit Midnight Drive, and Sunday wraps up with the jazz quartet Blue Horizon. All shows are set for outdoor seating under the summer sky, with food trucks and picnic areas available. Ticket prices range from $20 to $50, and advance sales are recommended as seats fill quickly. Whether you're a music lover or looking for a fairground day out, the region offers plenty of options for a memorable weekend. Later we'll hear from Germeli's Taste food truck sharing their signature wrap recipe, a tasty tip for your weekend. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Melanie Teliska, the chef behind Germeli's Taste, stepped into the Capital Region Live studio this week to walk viewers through her signature grilled chicken salad wrap. She showed each step, marinating the chicken, tossing crisp lettuce with fresh tomatoes, and spreading a tangy yogurt herb sauce before assembling the wrap on a hot grill. Teliska also handed out the full ingredient list so home cooks can recreate the flavor that has kept Germeli's Taste on the streets of the Spa City for 25 years. The demonstration highlighted the food truck's knack for simple, fresh meals that have become a staple during summer racing weekends. With the wrap now on display, fans can expect to see the same tasty offering at the truck, regular stops across the capital region. She also posted the recipe on the truck's social media page, inviting followers to try it at home.
Saratoga Springs rowers returned from the Under-19 World Rowing Championships with multiple medals, showcasing the local rowing program team. Bridget Halloran has the full story.
Rowers from Saratoga Springs have returned from the Under-19 World Rowing Championships with a haul of medals and several podium finishes. The squad, composed of junior athletes who qualified through the local program, competed in a range of boat classes, from single sculls to larger sweep crews. In the final races, they secured gold in the women's double, silver in the men's lightweight 4, and bronze in the mixed 8, adding to a collection that includes additional top 5 placements. Coaches praised the depth of talent and the athletes' composure on the world stage, noting the program's ability to develop competitors who can contend with the sport's elite. The team will celebrate the achievements back home this weekend. Bridget Halloran, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
Best the Backstretch Employee Service Team runs a free store inside the Recreation Center at Saratoga Racecourse, offering clothing, toiletries, and bedding to the men and women who care for the horses. The shop launched this year provides essential items at no cost, easing the financial strain on backstretch workers during the busy summer meet. Volunteers staff the aisles and accept donations every day between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., keeping shelves stocked with donated goods. Employees can walk in at any time during those hours and pick what they need without a price tag. The program has become a vital resource, ensuring that those who keep the track running have access to basic necessities. Community members continue to contribute, reinforcing the tradition of local support for the racing family.
The family-owned popcorn maker from Saratoga County is set to roll out its crunchy snack in Stewart's shops throughout New York. Starting next month, the brand's bags will line the aisles of the beloved convenience store chain, giving travelers and locals alike a taste of a homegrown treat. Owner Maria Alvarez says the expansion reflects a desire to share the buttery, kettle-popped flavor that has been a fixture at local farmers markets for years. Stewart's executives welcomed the partnership, noting the product's appeal to shoppers looking for a quick, locally sourced bite. The launch will coincide with the height of the summer racing season, offering fans at the race course a convenient snack option. With the new shelves slated to open before the end of August, Saratoga's popcorn could soon become a familiar name in towns from Albany to the Adirondacks.
Skidmore's Bryce Terry will lead 4 of his hockey teammates in the Beyond the Summit Triathlon in North Conway, New Hampshire, aiming to raise funds for Memorial Hospital's oncology department. Talia Whitcomb has the full story.
Bryce Terry and his 4 Skidmore hockey teammates are lacing up at the starting line of the Beyond the Summit Triathlon here in North Conway. The group is tackling a 1-kilometer swim, a 2-mile bike, and a 4-kilometer run, all to funnel donations into Memorial Hospital's oncology department. Spectators line the riverbank, cheering as the athletes dive in, their helmets swapped for goggles. Organizers estimate the race will pull in several $1,000s for regional cancer patients, and the team hopes the effort will spark more community support. The chilly August air adds a brisk edge to the competition, but the players stay focused on the cause. Talia Whitcomb, GMNA News, Conway.
Let's get a look at tonight's forecast with our weather team for your area.
A southerly jet stream surge and stagnant pressure keep tonight's air clear and temperatures steady. On this date, the all-time high for Saratoga Springs stands at 93 degrees, set in 2021 during a lingering midsummer heat wave that pushed the entire region into the upper 90s. The record low is 55 degrees, recorded in 2024 when an unseasonal cold front slipped southward, dropping night temperatures well below the norm. By contrast, the climate normal high hovers around 72 degrees and the normal low near 52, making today's 79-degree high feel modestly warm. Scanning the live radar, the screen remains almost entirely blank across the Capital District. No rain echoes or returning echoes are visible, confirming a dry air mass anchored by near-average pressure and a steady southerly jet at 83 miles per hour aloft. With the jet streaming cleanly overhead, any moisture would be sheared away, so we expect the clear skies to persist through the night. At 6 p.m., the temperature sits at 79 degrees with a light northeast breeze lingering at 4 miles per hour and occasional gusts up to 14. The atmosphere is dominated by a near-average high-pressure field that is holding steady, while the jet stream rides overhead from the southwest at 83 miles per hour, slicing the upper troposphere and suppressing lift. This combination locks in clear skies and keeps any lingering moisture aloft, so precipitation remains off the table. The UV index reads 7, and the wind will stay below 16 miles per hour, drifting southward by late evening. No weather alerts are active, and temperatures will dip to 54 after midnight as the night deepens. Looking ahead, Saturday brings a high near 79 degrees and a low around 55, but cloud cover will dominate the day, keeping sunshine at a minimum. Sunday cools with a high in the low 70s and a low near 57. The sky clears, yet a 30% chance of rain lingers in the afternoon, so brief showers are possible. Monday follows a similar pattern, high around 70 degrees, low back to 54, and another 30% rain probability as a lingering trough drifts east. Tuesday sees a rebound to a high of 73 and a low of 57, mostly clear skies, but a 40% chance of rain as the next shortwave pushes through. By Wednesday, the high climbs to 75, the low holds at 57, and overcast conditions return as jet stream shifts north, ushering a stretch of cloudiness. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Traffic is smooth. The Chamber Spotlight features Spa City car rental, and the Jets take on the Steelers tonight. We will be right back.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. All major routes are moving freely this afternoon. Interstate 90 and US Route 2 show smooth flow from the downtown core to the northern suburbs. Route 1, Saratoga Lake Road, and the 5 connector are clear with travel times matching normal conditions. No accidents or lane closures are reported and transit service remains on schedule. Expect traffic to build modestly after 5 o'clock as commuters head home from the University District and the downtown shopping area. The west side construction on Willow Street is slated to start later this evening, which could add a few minutes to westbound travel. Drivers heading toward the racetrack should allow extra time around 6:30 as event parking fills. Keep an eye on the downtown rotary after 6, where increased pedestrian activity may slow vehicle movement. Overall, today's commute looks unimpeded, but plan for the usual evening surge.
Tonight the big draw is Star Wars, A New Hope in concert, the Philadelphia Orchestra bringing the iconic score to life at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. If you love that soaring music, it's a chance to hear the film's magic performed live under the stars. Also tonight, the Saratoga Springs Open Aircraft Showcase opens at Saratoga Spa State Park, where local artisans display handmade goods you can browse and buy right on the lawn. It's the perfect spot to find a unique gift and soak up the summer vibe. Around town, the Taste NY Pavilion at the Gardens at Yaddo is still buzzing, offering craft beverages and food vendors for a quick bite while you stroll. And looking ahead, tomorrow night Gregory Alan Isakov will join the Philadelphia Orchestra at SPAC, a folk rock blend you won't want to miss. Keep an eye on the calendar for more big shows this week. And now here's James with sports.
Summer heat fuels a busy weekend of football and baseball across the capital region. Junior Bergen, the 23-year-old wide receiver and return man the Jets signed this offseason, arrives with a solid FCS pedigree. A 7th-round pick out of Montana, his 5'9" frame and speed earned All-American honors. Expect him to compete for slot and return duties in camp, adding depth to New York's secondary. The Jets travel to Pittsburgh for the second of 3 preseason matchups, taking on the Steelers at Acrisure Stadium. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Eastern, with broadcast on WCBS2 and commentary by Ian Eagle and Anthony. The game offers a chance to evaluate the receiving core and defensive rotations before the regular season. After a 5-game homestand, the Mets head west to Chicago for a 3-game series against the Al Central leading White Sox. New York sits at 58 wins, while the Southsiders sit at 66. The matchup tests the Mets' offense as they chase a postseason berth. The Mets enjoyed a day off after sweeping the Padres and have now won 11 of 15, tying the Rays for the best recent stretch. Their next challenge is the first-place White Sox in Chicago, a 3-game series that could solidify their surge toward a playoff push. Syracuse's bullpen game produced a shutout of Worcester and highlighted Billy Amick's power, as he belted his 8th home run since the trade deadline. The third base hit adds depth to New York's farm system, giving the big league club another option for late-inning offense. The Jets depart for Pittsburgh, marking the middle preseason contest against the Steelers. Coach Carl Dunbar will watch his defensive line test the rival front 7, while the offense seeks consistency after a strong showing against Tampa Bay. Performance here could shape the final roster ahead of training camp. Stay tuned for more action as summer sports heat up across the region.
Thanks, James. Spa City Car Rental, tucked into a family-owned storefront on 360 Maple Avenue in the heart of downtown Saratoga Springs, just opened its doors this past December. The shop offers low-cost rentals for locals and visitors, giving drivers a hometown alternative to the big chains. By keeping rates affordable and service personal, the company hopes to keep more of our travel dollars circulating right here, supporting other small businesses on the block. It's the first new car rental service in the area in years, and the owners say they're hiring local staff and partnering with nearby hotels. For a community that loves to explore the springs and trails, Spa City makes getting there a little easier for everyone. Up next, the Sunday Strolls return August 23 and 30 with historic home tour. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news. Welcome back. Historic Home Tour return this Sunday, 23rd and 30th of August, as the Saratoga Springs Preservation Foundation hosts its Sunday Stroll series with guided tour and community activities. Talia Whitcomb has the full story.
Today, the Saratoga Springs Preservation Foundation rolls out its Sunday Stroll series for the second weekend of August, with tour set for August 23 and August 30. Visitors will wander through a selection of restored Victorian and colonial homes, stepping inside period furnishings and hearing stories of the families who built them. Along the routes, local artisans demonstrate traditional crafts, while musicians fill the streets with folk tunes. Kids can join scavenger hunt challenges that tie clues to architectural details, and a pop-up market offers handmade goods from nearby creators. All events are free and open to anyone interested in the city's heritage, continuing the foundation's effort to bring history to life for the community. Talia Whitcomb, GMNA News, Saratoga Springs.
The Ballston Spa Farmers Market will host its second annual Peach Festival on August 22nd, featuring fresh peaches, local vendors, live music, and family activities to celebrate the harvest. Russ Tedeschi has the full story.
Today, the Ballston Spa Farmers Market is rolling out its second annual Peach Festival. Stalls line the green space with racks of ripe, locally grown peaches, while nearby vendors display homemade jams, baked goods, and crafts. A small stage hosts a local band, their upbeat tunes spilling into the crowd, and a corner set up for kids offers face painting and a bounce house. Organizers say the event aims to mark the harvest season and give growers a chance to connect directly with shoppers. After a well-received debut last year, attendance is already climbing, with families strolling between tables and sampling fresh fruit. The atmosphere feels lively, a true community gathering centered on summer's sweetest bounty. Russ Tedeschi, GMNA News, Ballston Spa.
Thank you, Saratoga Springs, for tuning in tonight. A big congratulations to the Saratoga rowers who returned home with multiple medals from the U19 Worlds. What a proud moment for our community. I'm Marcus Dunfield, and we'll be back tomorrow with more stories that matter. See you then.